So your boy is here at Barnes & Noble. We're gonna see what kind of books they got to offer today. Hi, for those that don't know me, my name is Jonathan. I'm here to tell you about the process I take when I go and select books from a bookstore, a library, or even online at Amazon. There are 3 things that you need in order to acquire the proper book for yourself. The first being an agenda when you first go online, or you first walk into a bookstore, or you first walk into a local library. And that is, what kind of book do you want? Is it a story that you're looking for in particular? Is it a certain subject that you want to learn about? Or is it an autobiography that you could read about some historical hero? The second thing is judging a book. So what process do you use, if you have one, to select your book, or basically initially judge your book to see whether you'd actually be interested in what that book has to offer? The third thing would be actually selecting that book and taking it home and making sure that it meets your criteria as far as what you're particularly looking for. So there's 3 takeaways to know you're going home with the proper book. This looks like a good one. While we sleep. So let's get down to business. So how do you go about going to your favorite bookstore with an agenda? How do you make the right judgment for the proper book? How do you make sure that the book has the right kind of content in order for you to take it home and make it the book of your own? These are the questions that I'm going to answer in this video. So at a time in my life when I didn't know what to do, I turned to a mentor. That mentor said to me that you can judge a man by the books in his library, by the books in his arsenal. What he meant by that was that whatever was in the mind of a man, he could bring forth to the world. So when I talk about going into a library or bookstore with an agenda, what do I mean? Basically, I want to get you in there, well, in and out of there as quickly as possible. You do that in 5 ways. Well, really 4. Topic is 1, reference would be the next, review, and staff. So as far as topic is concerned, you just need to go in there with a subject or a genre that you really want to take some knowledge away from. As far as the reference goes, you can use other people's references in other books to basically have you go in with a already preset book in mind. As far as a review goes, I'm talking book reviews. You can watch YouTube and check out, any kind of quick feedback that will give you a quick analysis or gist of what you may be getting in the next book you purchase. And as far as staff goes, I mean the people that actually work there. They can take you directly to the section that you're looking for, whether it be self-transformation, history books, nonfiction, whatever. You name it, they got it. As far as selecting the proper book goes, there's 3 things that you want to think about. There's covers, there's inside jackets, for the most part, and then there's bias, right? So when I'm talking about covers, what do I mean? I'm talking about the front and the back cover. The front usually just gives you the title and the author, which everybody knows. And the back will give you a little bit more critical information as far as like certain reviews from top people or a quick summary of what you may find inside the book. Now, if you flip that book open and it has jackets, you can actually read a good summary of the book on the front back jacket. And on the back jacket, there will be a little bit of information about that author that will kind of get you more biased, and that's why I threw in that word biased earlier, more biased toward that author specifically because they talk about, you know, some of their background and not just what's in that book. So that's how you kind of scrutinize the book as a preliminary step. The third thing you want to do as far as making sure that book is something that you actually want to take home, you open that book up, you look at the table of contents, right? You read through each of the chapters and the subsections that may exist. You pick a chapter that you like, maybe 2, to make this real quick, 5 minutes. If you find it very interesting, you turn to that specific chapter and you read either the first paragraph or the last paragraph. And that will tell you exactly whether that book is for you and right for you to take home. And this should take you no more than 5 minutes to check out a book real quick. Take a look, scrutinize and look. You want to be a skeptic when you get in, so you can get in and out of that book as soon as possible. And that'll kind of, you know, make sure you don't waste time so you can get out of that bookstore quickly too. So those are my tips, man. Y'all stay with it. One love. Peace.
Yeah. Oh no, no. Yeah.
So there you have it. Those are my tips. So let's go through a quick synopsis. You have the agenda, you have the particular book you want to select, and then you have the making sure it's viable enough for you to take home, right? So if you like everything I've said here, you can like this video, and if you loved it, you can share it. I'd appreciate that. Also, you can comment below any suggestions, maybe better tips. You know, let's have a conversation. And I really would love if people would subscribe to my channel. I'm on my way to 100 subscribers so I can get an official channel. So I would highly appreciate that.